What's going on, folks? I don't know if you can hear it, but let me mash on the throttle. I don't know if the mic is picking it up, but we are having a boost leak on the Freightliner Coronado that has a Detroit 60 series in it, and it's not looking too good. It's actually, instead of pulling 35 pounds of boost, I was always pulling 29, 31, and then all of a sudden I started pulling like 21, anywhere from 19 to 23 pounds of boost. So we need to get that taken care of. I just made a delivery. Gonna go do a pickup, and both of these loads that I'm gonna be doing a pickup for is going to Michigan. I already have one load from Laredo, Texas that's on my trailer. I delivered it already in Illinois, so I'm picking up another partial. But the reason why you want to get that boost leak fixed, first of all, I'm gonna be crawling like a caterpillar when I'm loaded, and it's bad for fuel economy. I've been doing 4 miles per gallon or less on only a 15,000 pound load because the winds were blowing 45 miles an hour against me. And also it's bad for the turbos. They can break, they can destroy the turbo because the turbo is trying to boost to that the set PSI for the boost, and it starts to just over boost instead. So I'm securing this Heister forklift here that's going to Michigan. So this is going to Michigan too. I had to back up from the street, which Bedford Park, Illinois, on the 65th Street here isn't that busy right now. So it was pretty easy to back in. Just had to turn around to the truck stop over there and then back in blindside into dock number 4. And yeah, now we're securing the forklift. Get it all chained up, and then we could go to the shop to get that boost leak fixed. So there you have it, forklift secured. Put straps over the fork so they won't go up and down. That's DOT regulations. Doesn't count as a tie down though. But I got my 4 points of securement. Got 2 chains pulling this way, so you can see the other side, and I got 2 chains pulling that way. So we're now Gucci on that. Let's go finish the paperwork and paper logs and hit the road to the shop in East Dundee, Illinois. So I am back at O&K Truck Repair. I did not think that I would be back. That's crazy. So let's go fix all these issues. Let me show you what we're gonna get fixed. So that you saw right there was us looking for a boost leak on the truck. And as of right now, we found out what the boost leak was. Boost leak is coming from the manifold, especially this area right here, from the intake manifold. So it's either a bad intake manifold or a bad intake manifold gasket. It will be under warranty. And the weird sound that I've been hearing also when the air is trying to build, when you're building air for your brakes, is this air compressor is bad as well. And that's going to be under warranty as well. But you can hear it, it's not working inside. It's making some kind of weird vibration when it's pumping air, and that's not good. Also, we did get to the trailer inspected. It's parked back over there, basically. We did get it inspected. So we got new yearly inspection on that. But also, we're out here to check the AC system as well to make sure it is operating correctly as well. So folks, not the greatest of news right now. Here's what's been going on. Basically, we've been having these issues over here. Like I mentioned before, we have boost leak coming out of the intake manifold or the intake manifold gasket. Problem with the AC compressor. Air compressor, making all kinds of racket. And this over here, where there was an oil leak over here, we thought it was a bad gasket on the accessory drive. It's actually not. It's the accessory drive plate that's causing the issue. Let me show you what else. And then on the AC, we got the AC condenser is leaking and messed up as well. It's bubbling over. So that becomes, a issue. So we got all those 3 things, and I'm going to show you why the accessory plate is leaking oil. And this is exactly why the accessory plate or a plate cover is leaking, because of these cracks over here, which cause a big issue. So folks, got out of the shop and didn't do a darn thing. Basically, folks, wasted a whole day at the shop only to get a trailer inspection done. Nothing else. absolutely disappointed right now. So basically, the oil leak that you saw before was a crack on the accessory plate on the front of the Detroit 60 Series motor. The dealership didn't have it. It has to be ordered. Okay. And it takes a long time to get the air compressor fixed. Couple hour work there. And the boost leak is coming from the intake manifold area, which could be a cracked intake manifold, or it could be intake manifold gasket. And guess what? We don't know if we're gonna make it home now, because I have to come back Monday to get it all fixed. Oh, to make things worse, the AC condenser that's bad came bent. The brand new one came bent. So we have to do that work also when we come back on Monday. So right now, I'm gonna be heading to Michigan to do my deliveries. And after that, we have to go look for a light load, 25,000 pounds or less, because we're on low boost and it's kind of hard for the truck to pull and it's leaking boost. And we got to make it back to Michigan to get it fixed on Monday. And some cold weather is coming in too. So if they have all the parts, we can get out of here, out of the shop again on Monday. If they don't, we're either going to get an airplane ticket back home, or we're going to have to get a rental car to go back home for our Christmas vacation, because the parts are not in stock and needs to be ordered. So we don't know what's going to happen yet as of right now. As of right now, I'm pretty upset that we wasted a whole day just for a trailer inspection and nothing else got fixed. So folks, I made it. I parked at the water tower. There's a water tower here in Leslie, Michigan. I'm gonna have to unload at that building way over there, but it's all covered in snow, so I couldn't back up to any of their driveways because I can't see anything. I did tell the customer that I will be here, and he is good friends with the mayor or whoever is in charge of this town, and he texted him that I will be parking here. Texted him that I'm going to be parking here. So we'll wait for them to open in the morning or come in the morning. I told them, please come here at 9 a.m. That way I can get everything offloaded. We're going to have to use the ramps, unfortunately, to offload. But then we'll get this forklift off and then deliver in Plymouth, Michigan on this one. Truck's been running good, but we still got to fix those issues. So hopefully we can get a reload out of here, out of Michigan, back to Chicago area. That way we can get the truck issues fixed on Monday. Folks, so now empty, put everything absolutely away. So I have to head to Plymouth, Michigan to unload this stuff, which is falling apart. I don't know who would put a tarp system like this, but it's falling apart. Anyway, should make it though. But I am thankful to God though that this truck that I have will not really shut down even with all the issues it has. So it basically will keep running until it needs to be fixed. It's not good to run a truck like that, but at least it will be fixed and I could go continue down the road wherever I need to go. Well, we're unloading, but it sure is sketchy unload, I can tell you that. It's teeter-totting like crazy. So folks, I'm empty. There's no parking in this part of Michigan, in Livonia. The closest thing is Dexter, Michigan / Ann Arbor, TA. That's the closest. That's west of Detroit area, or west of Ann Arbor. But anyway, parked at this Costco, went shopping, came back and found that sound that you heard was an issue. So we got an air dryer issue now. So more stuff that needs to be fixed. Air dryer issue. Now, air dryer still works. It makes that sound sometimes. It goes away. It's not a constant air leak, but it's not spitting out air correctly. That air dryer is probably messed up and needs to be replaced. Alrighty, so got her all tarped up. The owner of this company was thankfully let me tarp inside the building. He said just open the door and go. I'm gonna call the customer, see if we can make a Saturday delivery early morning tomorrow. It's only like a, I don't know, 6-hour drive or whatnot. But got her tarped up. She's Gucci. We're light. It's only 11,000 or 12,000 pound load max. So even though we're loaded, we still gotta have to be careful on ice because we don't have much traction. But I do have most of the weight on the drives on this load. Well, folks, came here last night thinking it wants snow. It's currently 7:30 in the morning Central Time, and It's snowing like crazy, and we gotta untarp this on a Saturday and get this pipe unloaded. Well, we're empty now, but we have to drive through all the snow being empty right now back to Chicago. It's crazy, ain't it? Winter wonderland right now. So folks, finished fueling, made it safe to the Petro in Wilmington, Illinois. Gonna go to East Dundee, Illinois to the shop on Monday morning. Just finishing up my pre-trip / post-trip, ran fuel additive, running alcohol in the airlines, drained my air tanks out, gonna check all the lights, make sure everything is working. And not to forget, I gotta run that idle higher because it's gonna get cold, 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 and we need that engine nice, warm, and toasty. So I'm back at O&K, disconnecting my trailer right now. Nothing wants to move. It's all ice, all frozen, still very cold. This is literally ice. At least half of my truck is in ice, so I'm able to pull away from this and disconnect and get ready to get this truck fixed. So folks, confirmed, I'm gonna repair. Gasket is bad on the intake manifold. It wasn't installed properly on whoever rebuilt this engine back a couple of months ago. So we're gonna have to get new gaskets, resand everything down, and maybe even drill out bigger holes to probably put the aftermarket gasket in. And now they're working on taking the air compressor off, and then when the front accessory plate comes in, they'll be replacing that as well. So the reason why the air compressor was making a sound was because of this hole right here. So basically, we're just gonna replace the airline and we should be good to go. That's why it was making a sound. I thought it was doing something different, but that's why it was making that sound. So folks, sorry for my hat being weird. I'm all trying to get stuff situated very quickly, but as you can see, the truck is covered in salt, so I'm gonna have to get that washed sooner or later. Maybe go through some rain so that I can get it washed even better. But anyway, they fixed the intake manifold gasket, so now we have boost. Gonna have to test it out in the real world yet. The air compressor was not an issue, as you can see. It was just the line that was ruptured. They fixed that. And third, they also fixed my fuel filter. Well, not fix it, they replaced it because it was already max full. So I was like, hey, my oil change didn't come up yet, my interval, but please replace the fuel filter because it's full, the one that you can see in the glass. And these Detroit 6 Series have only those kind of fuel filters. They fixed the AC condenser, so that's good. They adjusted the brake so that it doesn't brake hard and overcorrect me to the right. But they have not changed the accessory plate cover, the front accessory plate cover. That, unfortunately, is gonna have to be fixed at home. So we ordered it directly to the shop by where I park at home, and they're gonna fix it up there at the shop this time. So that would be better when I'm at home, get that fixed before I'm setting you up on the next truck. And as of now, it's all ice, very slippery, but I am gonna be going to hopefully pick up a load. Gonna be waiting for a load right now. And hopefully there's a load yet, because I'm not 100% sure yet. So got it hooked up to the trailer, and hopefully we get a load back. So I got to my pickup going to Michigan. I'm gonna have to take a 10-hour restart here on the spot so I can get to proper delivery time tomorrow and get reloaded. So these, believe it or not, are slinkies. Yep, slinkies, coil slinkies, and palletized coming from the airplane. So now we're just gonna get loaded with these and tarp it and hit the road. Right, folks, finished tarping them. Ran 8 straps with a twist on each one, and ran bungee cords underneath. One 27-foot tarp with 6-foot drop was needed for this. It was wrapped like a Christmas tree. The flat band was just enough for the back up there, and it was just enough to be in the front as well. So this was one lucky load right here. Well, I'm out here at the steel plant picking up a coil going back home. Gonna secure this bad boy. This used to be a Ford plant over here. Part of it still is. And this is where they used to make the Ford Model T. Pretty unique. Alrighty, folks. Got a 33,500 pound coil all finished up, running 5 chains and 1 strap over the top. The chains are rated for 6,600 pounds each. So altogether at 33,000 pounds worth of tie down force. DOT recommends at least half of that, but at the same time, got the strap on top that'll kind of keep it from moving anywhere. But I'm pretty sure my 5 chain's gonna take care of it. Not canceled. Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2004 turn right. Okay, this particular package. Driving a temp in the 6 Series.